right, let's play Golden Sweep. Your first two actors are Ice Cube and Jonah Hill. Go!
Pass.
Pass. Stop the clock.
21 Jump Street.
So let's move on to the next two actors. We still have plenty of time, still need to get those 5 correct answers. The second attempt, your two actors are Thomas Hayden Church and Paul Giamatti. Go!
Pass.
Pass. Stop the clock. You passed on that one, and the film we were looking for there was Sideways. So let's move on with the next two actors, and they are Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Dano. Go!
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Stop the clock. There Will Be Blood. Is that a correct answer?
There Will Be Blood.
Yes! A correct answer. 1 down, 4 to go, and 50 seconds still on the clock. This is looking good. So let me give you your next two actors. And your next two actors are Abigail Breslin and Paul Dano. Go!
The Batman.
The Batman. Stop the clock. Is the Batman correct? Sadly not the right answer. The film we were looking for was Little Miss Sunshine. So let's move it on then with the next two actors, and they are Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. Go!
Enchanted?
Enchanted. Stop the clock. Is that correct? That's not correct. The answer we were looking for was Arrival. So let's go on with our next two actors, and they are Brittany Murphy, Kim Basinger. Go!
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. Stop the clock. Is Legally Blonde correct? Sadly not. The answer we were looking for was 8 Mile. So let's move on with our next two actors. And they are George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg. Go!
Ocean's 13.
Ocean's 13. Stop the clock. Is Ocean's 13 correct? Sadly not. The answer we were looking for was Three Kings. So we have 34 seconds left on the clock. Here's hoping that you do make it. But let's move it on then with our next two actors. And they are Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan. Go!
When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally. Stop the clock. Is that a correct answer? It is! Fantastic. 2 down. Only 3 more to go. And not much time on the clock, but enough, I reckon, for you to get it right. So let's move it on then with our next two actors. And they are Lauren Holly and Jeff Daniels. Go!
Pass.
Pass. Stop the clock. The answer, of course, that we were looking for was Dumb and Dumber. Let's move it on then with the next two actors. And they are Cate Blanchett and Jennifer Lawrence. Go!
Carol.
Carol. Stop the clock. Is it Carol? Sadly it wasn't. The answer we were looking for there was Don't Look Up. 3 answers left to get. Here we go then with our next two actors. And they are Eric Roberts and Sharon Stone. Go!
The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight. Stop the clock. Is it The Dark Knight? The answer we were looking for there was The Specialist. We've got 20 seconds left. 3 answers left to go. Can we do this? I think you can. But the next two actors are Gerard Depardieu and Bob Hoskins. Go!
The Three Musketeers?
Three Musketeers. Stop the clock. Is it The Three Musketeers? It wasn't. The film we were looking for was The Secret Agent. Still time left. Still time left. Come on, we know you can do this. Let's move it on then with the next two actors. And they are Nick Nolte and Chris Penn. Go! Pass. Stop the clock. The answer we were looking for there was Mulholland Falls. Next two actors. And they are Jennifer Lawrence and Stanley Tucci. Go!
American Hustle.
American Hustle, stop the clock. Ah, sadly not. The answer we were looking for was The Hunger Games. Let's move it on then quickly. We haven't got much time left with the next two actors. And they are Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson. Go!
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. Stop the clock. Oh, it's not. The answer we were looking for there was Zombieland. 10 seconds on the clock, 3 answers left to go. Oh, this is getting tense. Let's move it on then with our next two actors. And our next two actors are, well, it's Arnie and Jamie Lee Curtis. Go!
True Lies.
True Lies, stop the clock! Is it True Lies? It is! 3 down, 2 to go, and 9 seconds on the clock. Come on, we've got to get this one right. Let's get our next two actors up, and they are Rob Lowe and Demi Moore. Go!
Pass.
Pass, stop the clock. The answer we were looking for there was St. Elmo's Fire, a classic. So let's move it on then with the next two actors, and they are Lily James and Meryl Streep. Go!
Mamma Mia 2.
Stop the clock. Mamma Mia 2 is the correct answer, even though it was really called Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. My, but I think we will accept it. So here we go. You've got 4 seconds left. 1 answer left to get. Can we do this in time? Let's find our next two actors, and they are John Malkovich and Clint Eastwood. Go!
Pass.
Pass! Stop the clock. And the answer we were looking for there was In the Line of Fire. It's a great film. I do recommend it. But we've got 3 seconds now. Oh, it's getting a bit tense. Here we go then. Our next two actors are Ben Stiller and Matt Dillon. Go.
There's Something About Mary.
So stop the clock. Is it There's Something About Mary? It is, with 1 second to go. Jimmy, congratulations. You've won yourself the poker chips. You are the ultimate movie sweeper. So off you go down the red carpet, ready for your world premiere. Congratulations. Well, how exciting was that? Whew. Well, that's it for this week's Movie Sweep. Congratulations to Jimmy, and thank you very much to all our contestants. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. That's a wrap.